What I'm going to do with these marks that we've just discovered, these foundational marks that go together to make art, I'm going to produce a piece of artwork here that includes all of these marks, and we'll do it from start to finish. I'm holding my pencil at the end here where I can have more influence over the page. It's a 2B, so it won't make marks into the paper. These are going to be gum trees in the mist, and we're going to have lovely soft marks coming back here. Plenty of water in the mix. And here we go. So I'm not going in a straight line, I'm just letting that tumble down in all sorts of lovely angles. Pick it up, pop it in there. You can even put plenty of water still into your paper and let that beautiful wash tumble down. It's all about that beautiful tumbling sensation. I'll come around the figure. There we are. And this trunk. We've got this beautiful mood and atmosphere happening here. There's our figure. More paint, let it tumble down. Really get the feel. It's a great exercise in washes, and because mist is so ethereal, we want to create that. What we do with watercolour is start to create the mood and atmosphere that a three-dimensional piece that we're looking at. I love painting plein air, and when you paint plein air, you might be, as I was last week, up in the mountains painting, and there's beautiful foggy mornings, and how do you begin to portray that? How do you begin to unfold that and trick the eye, because we're working on a two-dimensional piece of paper and we're looking at a three-dimensional piece. Now what I need to do is this is our wet in wet marks here. We need to come to a damp in wet soon, but for the moment we'll just make our pigment a little bit thicker. We'll make sure that when we put these marks in, these are gum tree shapes. They're only shapes in the background. They're shapes of trees that are there back in the mist. They're a little bit warmer than the mix I put in there too. You can see they've got more of a browny tinge to them. That is actually a brown red mixed with a French ultramarine deep. So that gives me something a little warmer and draws these trees forward. The next mark we make needs to be a stiffer mix, even more so. And we'll start to see more detail in the trees as the trees come closer to us. So it'll be a little bit stronger too. So there are trees in the background. Here's another tree here. And everything is just a shape. There we go. There's some more trees. Another one up here. And see, immediately you can see how much warmer these trees are. And it pushes those marks straight into the back. And you've got these lovely trees happening. And our figure isn't compromised there. The shapes of these beautiful sapling gums are just accentuating the shape, the vertical shape as well. I want this tree to come in a lovely way. You can see these trees have got a stronger mark, but they're still soft and gentle. This is our damp in wet mark. This is going to be a dog, this little white mark, and this is going to be our man here. Small scrub down the bottom here. And I think we need some warmth with some burnt sienna in the front. Give something for this man to stand on, and a little bit of green, because there'll be a bit of grass around. Let that tumble down, and here's our tree. Always use your watercolour. It has different stages. This is nice and dry on this side now, so it means we can start to really work with this tree. Start to put in some lovely bark. Old trunks have these lovely roots that peel away from them and give you such a lovely atmosphere and character. There we go. Suddenly this tree becomes personal. It's got a lovely, there we go. Got these lovely things happening. And I think we need a branch out there, about there. This is a bit drier here now, so we can afford to put in some lovely, stronger bushes and things, a little bit closer. And some good strong darks just down underneath. And I think we need a bit of a path coming through. So there's our path. We can lift that out while that's still damp. There'll be some lovely soft shadows down below, so we can work with them. And we better get our gentleman in. Because everything's just a shape, so is he. So there's his shape. There we are. Here comes his legs. There's our chap, out for a walk. Come on, boy. He's got a stick. And his dog. Dogs are easy to do. They usually got their tail up in the air if they're out with their master. There we go. Now, we need to pop in some more detail. See how wet that still is? We can still have water tumbling down and providing a lovely soft mark on that gum tree. This is our hard, dry brush, our hard edges. There's our dog. We can start to put in some detail now. Maybe he'll have a red line in his shirt. There we go. Maybe this dog, we can just fix him up a little. This is our hard, dry brush, our hard edges, and I would think a few branches. And suddenly you've got a feel for this lovely, lovely misty morning flowing through. And it's all about the marks that we need to make art. This is a piece of art made with some lovely marks. And if you know how to make the marks, you can enjoy the journey. But if you don't know how to make the marks, you'll find you'll be all at sea, you'll be panicking. But If you know how to make these marks, you can paint anything at all. And the rest of it is practice, practice, practice. We paint so we can relax and have a bit of fun. If you enjoy the journey, you'll enjoy your artwork, and you'll look forward to new challenges, stronger challenges, and opportunities to paint in better ways.